So, what if I told you that a programming language cooked up way back in the 80s is actually the secret engine behind today's entire AI revolution? I know it sounds a little wild, but that's the exact story we're going to dive into. We're going to see how Python went from being just a side project to, well, the absolute language of the future. Hey everyone, I'm Srinath, and I am so excited to take you on this journey through the world of Python. Together, we're going to see how this, surprisingly simple language grew into a complete titan of technology, one that powers the tools you and I use every single day. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's just start with one single incredibly powerful number, 98%. Seriously, that's the staggering percentage of AI professionals who are actively using Python. This isn't just some popular trend, folks. This is a near total industry takeover. And it all comes down to Python's intentional design, which, as it turns out, was the perfect fit for the age of AI. So, how in the world did Python pull this off? I promise you, it wasn't just luck. Let's dig into the core philosophy that has guided it from the very beginning. A philosophy that was all about prioritizing people over, complicated programming puzzles. I want you to picture this. It's 1989. The creator, Guido van Rossum, isn't thinking about building supercomputers. Nope. He's thinking about how to make programming feel less like a chore and more like a fun, creative tool. He even names it after Monty Python's Flying Circus, just to give it this playful, approachable vibe. His goal? To create something that sat right in that sweet spot between simple command line stuff, that's your shell scripting, and the super complex, high-performance power of languages like C. And the ultimate vision? A language so simple a school kid could pick it up. That right there, that's the magic of Python. And that vision brings us to a really important concept, low code. But look, this isn't just about writing less code. It's about achieving way more with every single line you write. For AI development, which is all about experimenting and trying things out super fast, this is a total game changer. It means scientists and engineers can spend their brainpower on the actual model, not on fighting with complicated syntax. And just look at this. This says it all. On the left, you've got about 10 lines of Java code just to get the computer to print "Hello World." On the right, Python does the exact same thing in one simple, elegant, easy-to-read line. That is the power of low code in a nutshell. You know, Python's real secret weapon is its syntax. It's built to be as clean and readable as plain English. That means no more hunting for missing semicolons or getting lost in a sea of curly braces. And with only about 35 keywords to learn, you can focus all your energy on bringing your ideas to life, not on memorizing a textbook of rules. And today's programming tools, they're called IDEs, they take Python's readability to a whole other level. They use this really smart color coding to make everything even more intuitive. As you can see right here, purple tells you it's a function, green highlights text or a string, and red marks a comment, something that's just there for human eyes. It's kind of like having a visual roadmap that helps you understand your own code at a glance. But listen, Python's simplicity is really just the start. Its true strength lies in its huge and vibrant ecosystem. The source material for this explainer actually calls its many different versions flowers, these specialized offshoots that allow Python to bloom and thrive in pretty much any technical environment you can possibly imagine. Let's just take a quick look at this incredible diversity. You've got Cython, which mixes Python's ease of use with the raw speed of the C language, perfect for things like high-performance robotics. Then there's Jython, which runs on the Java platform and is trusted by giants like IBM. IronPython slides right into Microsoft's .NET framework, which is this huge suite of tools for building Windows apps. And then there's MicroPython, a super tiny version that powers the little computers inside all those Internet of Things devices. See, Python doesn't just do one thing. It adapts to do, well, everything. So the key takeaway here is that Python is both beautifully simple and incredibly powerful. It's what we call a multi-paradigm language, which is just a fancy way of saying it doesn't force you into one single way of solving a problem. It's like having a whole toolbox of different programming styles right at your fingertips so you can always pick the right tool for the job. All right, so we've seen how Python's design and its amazing ecosystem make it this uniquely powerful tool. Now, let's see where all that power is actually being used to shape the world all around us. I mean, this chart is just amazing. A massive 45% of Python's use is in the world of AI and machine learning. But look beyond that, it's also a powerhouse in web development, data science, and even robotics. Python isn't just a language for one specific field. It's a foundational pillar of the entire modern tech industry. And the wildest part is, you are using Python every single day, probably without even realizing it. You know, when you're just casually scrolling through your Instagram feed, yep, that's Python running behind the scenes. Syncing a file with Dropbox, Python again. It's the silent hero powering huge parts of Facebook, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure. It's really the invisible engine of our digital lives. Okay, so we've journeyed through Python's past, and we've seen its massive impact on our present. Now, let's look to the future and talk about what Python's rise really means for you. Think of Python as your launchpad for innovation in AI. The journey starts with a language that actually welcomes you in, instead of pushing you away. This simplicity lets you prototype things fast, letting you test new ideas in hours, not weeks. From there, you get to tap into its universe of powerful libraries to build incredible things. And before you know it, you're part of that industry-defining 98%. This isn't just about learning to code. It's about learning to create and lead. So let me put it this way. If you are serious about a career in technology, and especially in the explosive field of generative AI, you need to learn Python. It's not an option on the list anymore. For everyone from students just starting out to PhDs doing cutting-edge research, it is the essential language for building whatever comes next.
We've seen all the evidence. Python is so much more than just code. It's a platform for creativity and innovation that is actively building our future right now. So the real question is, are you ready to be a part of it?
If you're feeling inspired and you're ready to start building that future, here are some great places where you can continue your journey and connect with me. For more explainers on AI and all the tech that's shaping our world, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also find some deep dive articles on my website and check out some open source projects on my GitHub. Thanks so much for joining me.